Howdy. So today I decided I would do a video over the Russian alphabet, even though there's probably a billion videos over the Russian alphabet. It's all in one place here on this channel, so if you are starting from scratch learning Russian, then you will have the Russian alphabet, pronunciation rules, vowel reduction, basic phrases, all this stuff in one channel. So with that being said, we're going to learn the Russian alphabet. There are 33 letters in the Russian alphabet. That's more than English. But there are several letters that look like English letters and make the same sounds. There are also several letters that look like English letters and do not make the same sound. And then there are also letters that are just completely zesty, look really weird. And then there are also sounds that we don't have in English that are in Russian. So with that being said, woohoo. Also, Russian uses Cyrillic. But yeah, we're learning it. So here we go. The first letter is A, as in the word tak. Tak. So A, same in English, same in Russian, looks the same, sounds the same. That's a win. Then we go on to the back of the card, and we have B, as in the letter B in English, B. And in this word, bot. So B. This letter looks different. Does not look like an English B, but it makes the same sound as an English B. So yay. And then we have V. So V. This looks like an English B, but it does not make an English B sound. It makes the V sound. So вот. So there is that. Then on the back of that card, we have this letter G, like an English G, G. So what is our word? Oh, gov. It's a sound that dog makes. This does not look like an English letter, but it makes the same sound as an English G. But it will not, it'll always be G, nothing else. Then we have D, as in English D, D. So you can see it like this in like texts and stuff, but you can also see it like this little triangle looking thing. So either way. So as in the word da means yes. Also, it does not look like an English letter, but it makes the English D sound. Then we have a letter that looks like an English letter, but makes a different sound. So this does not make the eh sound, it's yeah. As in, what do we have? Oh, as in the word где. Где means where. So this is the letter yeah. It's just a Y and an E sound at the same time. So yeah, as in the first part of yes. Then we have a word, or not a word, but a letter that looks similar to what we just saw, but it has two dots above it. It makes the yo sound, yo. As in the word ежик, which is a hedgehog. It's like the cute form of hedgehog. So that's fun. Then we have my favorite letter, the zh sound, zh. It's like measure. It's the zh in measure. So zh. And we saw the zh in ежик. So ежик, zh. So that's a sound that we kind of have in English, but we definitely don't have that letter. Then we have z. It looks like a 3, but it is not a 3. It's a z. As in the word za, which means 4. So that's fun. Not like the number 4, but like for you, for him, things like that. Then we have E. That's the sound it makes. So E also means and. So that's fun. E. Then we have Y. And it looks like the other letter we just saw, except it has a little smiley face above it. its name in Russian is Ikratskaya, but you don't really need to know that. Doesn't really matter for the most part. But it's the ya sound. And it's about the same sound as the end of the word boy, the ya at the end of boy. It's that same sound. Then we have k, which is just a K, looks the same in English and Russian, makes the same sound. K, as in kot, which is a cat. Then we have l. So it can look like this or it can look like that, just depending on where you see it. So as in the word lampa, la. Also, I should have mentioned this earlier, these are not like the name of the letters, these are the sounds the letters make. So when I say la, that is the sound that this letter makes. They have different names, but you don't really need to know the names at this point. If you're just starting Russian, you can learn that later. The only time you'll really need to like know what the names of the letters are if it's like an abbreviation. So then we have M. So this is it. It's the same M in English and Russian. Ma. So mama. Then we have a back of this card, and n makes the N sound. N, as in the word нет. Нет means no. Then we have o, as in the word rot, and that means mouth. O. Fun fact about o, it does not always sound like an O. So you will see an O, and if you have multiple O's in one word, they are not going to all be pronounced as an O. They will be pronounced as Oz, depending on where the stress is. I have a video on it. It's called vowel reduction. It's a fun little thing in Russian. Happens everywhere. But yeah, so O. Then we have, what else do we have? Oh, P. It's like the P sound. As in the word привет. And it's kind of like the pi symbol, so P. Then we have R, and this is like a flipped R, so if you know Spanish, it's like one R in Spanish, so R, as in the word ris. Also, if you're having trouble with the R sound, it's like the T in butter. So the butter, the T sound that makes, it's this kind of sound. What else do we have? Oh, fun. This looks like an English C, but it is not. It's actually an S. As in the word stole. So, looks like an English C, but it's an S. They tricked you. Then we have T, as in tam, which means there. So that's fun. It looks the same in English and Russian, and it also has the same pronunciation. Then we have this fun little thing that looks like a Y in English, but it's not a Y sound. It makes the U sound. Not necessarily oo, because that's very American, which is fine. You're not gonna have perfect pronunciation when you first start off with Russian, but whatever. It's the U sound. U. So as in the word утро. And you'll see the O at the end of the word is pronounced as an A because of vowel reduction. The stress is on the U. Not that that really matters right now if you're just learning the alphabet, but it's in your brain now. This is the F sound in Russian. This is what it looks like. F, as in the word football. So that's fun. We also have a back to the card. This is a fun little letter. It looks like an English X, but it is a H sound. H. So it's not a K. You'll sometimes see in English, they'll put like a K and an H together, and that's supposed to represent this sound. But there's not a lot of K. It's more like breath than an H. There's more like friction there, but it's not a K. So it's like a mix between them. So it's a H. That's fun. As in the word хорошо. Хорошо, which means good. Then we have this fun little letter. I like this letter. It has a little tail on it. It's the ts sound. So not an S, not s, but ts. It's a T and an S combined. As in the word fits, that T and S at the end is the same sound that this makes. So ts, as in ciel, which means goal. I think those are our letters on that card. Then we have, I love this letter. This is my favorite letter. I mean, I said that about several letters ago, about the j sound, but this is also my favorite letter. It is ch. Ch, as in like the word chair. Часто, часто, which means often. So that is ch. Then we have sh. Sh, as in shampoo. And it's seen in the word шесть, and it's just an S and an H together. So sh. Then we have a letter that looks very similar and also sounds very similar, but there is a difference. Sh. Sh. So where this one is sh, this one is flatter and sh. So sh, 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 sh. As in the word ovosh. Then we have this fun little letter that you will probably not see very often in Russian because it does not happen very often. It's a hard sign. Makes the previous letter hard. Hard sign. It's not used very often. So you don't really need to worry about it. That's why I did not provide an example, which I probably should have, but I didn't. So there's that. Then we have this next letter that's going to pop up everywhere and probably drive you insane, but that's okay. Y. Y. So it's not an E. It's an Y. And I think I'm going to do a video over this specific letter just on its own because it happens everywhere and you should know how to say it. But in this word, it's ty, and that means you, informal. Then we flip over the card and we have this little letter, soft sign or myakký znak in Russian. The way that you can tell the difference between both of these two little letters is that you will never see just a single line like this in Russian. So it will always either be this letter or this combination of letters. Because this kind of looks like an I. You'll never see an I in Russian. That's more of a Ukrainian kind of thing. Even still, they have little dots above their eyes and all that stuff. So this is one letter. And then the word for this little soft sign. What this soft sign does, it doesn't actually make its own sound, really. It just makes the previous letter soft. So this T, if you were to pronounce it on its own, it would be T. But if you had this little soft sign after it, it would be Tya, Tya. So быть, быть, быть. Whereas if you took the soft sign off of the word, it would be быть, быть versus быть, быть. So there's kind of like a little Y at the end of the word, and that's kind of what makes it soft. Then we have this little word, this little letter. I get my words and letters confused. And it's as in elephant, Then we have a word, это. Eta means this is or that is. It's a very useful word. Then you, this letter U, it's like the word you in English. and you will see it in a word tvaju, tvaju, tvaju. So you. And we have one last letter, ya, which is a backwards R in English, but it makes the ya sound in Russian. As in the word, what do we have here? Мясо, мясо. So ya, мясо. Ya also means I. So those were the letters in Russian. I think that you'll have it down pretty quick. It just takes practice, and the more vocabulary you learn, the better your alphabet skills will get, because you'll be constantly seeing these words and these letters, and if you listen to words with some like native pronunciation, you will soon get the letters down and the sounds that they make down. That should not be a problem. It just takes a while to get used to. You don't have to be perfect from the start. No one really expects you to be perfect from the start, and if they do, then they're wrong. So there is that. But yeah, 33 letters. You can break it down into categories if you want. But they're not too bad. Just a few weird ones here and there, like and the soft sign. But yeah, that is the Russian alphabet for you. So I will see you in another video.